Problem is that foreign policy is not going to go away, especially in a country like Israel. So where would it lead? Where might they lead? Well, on Iran, which is probably the most important issue for Israel, on substance, there actually is not that much divergence, not only between Bennett and Netanyahu, but between the whole spectrum of mainstream leaders. Between Lapid and Netanyahu, there's not that much of a difference on substance, at least in the way they present it. So if you ask them about JCPOA, whatever they said at the time, now they say it's a bad deal. By the way, they should. That's Israel's position. There are enough doves in the world. Israel has to be the hawk here, right? But there is a very big difference between whether they go to political combat with Biden over a return to compliance with the JCPOA, like Bibi did in 2015 against Obama, or they don't. Bibi mentioned this in his speech yesterday, and he said, I would do it again, and they'll not be able to do it. And indeed, the first signals, including from Bennett, are that he might take the approach of Gantz and Lapid, which is to say, we might object, we have very strong reservations, but we will do so among allies with the United States and try to see what we can get from America without breaking the scene. That's very crucial. The second issue, of course, is the Palestinian affair, the whole Israeli-Palestinian issue. There, the Bennett-Lapid government and the Biden administration have a shared desire, I think, which is to see that issue go to sleep for about 4 years. And that desire is not going to happen. We saw that last month. This government in Israel agrees on exactly nothing with regard to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. We have Meretz on the left, we have Ram as well, and then we have Naftali Bennett actually heading the government. They agree on nothing. And so therefore, there will be no major moves, and Bennett and Yair Lapid each have a veto on all major decisions, so they can veto each other out of any major decisions, and they've made clear, Bennett has made clear, no annexation, but also no disengagement from any more territory, no major moves. However, you will have small things, quote unquote, small things happening. The status quo, which is not static, will continue. The blurring of the green line, the events in Jerusalem, we're going to have tomorrow, in fact, another march. All these things, some of them are just bureaucratic, not even decisions by the cabinet. They will continue and they can blow up in everyone's face.